And hello, all my cruising friends. Rob here with Cruising on the High Seas. Here tonight with a special guest, Mr. Scotty J. Travels. Welcome into the studio, and how you doing here tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So tonight, so um, so tonight we have a very amazing, special live stream topic for you. And it's all about what do you really expect when you go onto a cruise. That is the
Here's
main.
an unusual one from Europe. In Switzerland,
Okay,
there's a law that
Ziggy,
makes
who was talking to you?
toilet after 10 p.m. I guess they really don't want
Setting
you
off
waking
your
up bathroom habits.
setting
This
off your
quirky
mind.
rule noise pollution was
Exactly. Normally, you're the suspect behind it,
more quirky laws like that. I've got a whole collection
but
of strange
you weren't this time.
around the world.
Nope, not this time.
You weren't guilty this time around. But I don't think we have done the intro yet. So,
Well, turns out I might have been spreading a bit
okay,
of
Ziggy,
information there.
enough. So I don't think we've done the intro yet. So let's get that intro rolling.
All right.
And there we go. Now the intro's done and taken care of.
And there we go.
Well, let's dive into the chat.
Hey, yeah.
First one up into the chat is then I'm sorry, I made
Miss Vina White.
Vina White. Welcome on in.
Yes.
Followed by Mama Najuma Brown. Welcome on in.
Hey, Najuma.
And I will be seeing her in a couple months. So, yet again. So, let's dive into today's topic of what do you expect when you jump on a cruise. And we're going to start with you, Scotty. And of course, throughout for the guests inside the watching live, drop it in the chat right over here on the hashtag team replay. Leave in the comment section below what you expect, because everyone expects something totally different. So let's start with Scotty.
What do I expect out of a cruise? I expect to have fun. I mean, I expect a good time. I am a social butterfly. So, I'm wanting to go on a cruise and meet people and learn, about everybody. And I'm just an all around, life the party type person.
Mm-hmm.
I want to whoop it up, whoop it up, whoop it up, whoop it up.
Mr.
Yeah.
Whoop Whoop.
Yeah, that's me. I just want to have a good time, and I want to make sure that the people around me are having a good time. And yeah, that's what I expect out of my cruise. I expect to have fun. Yeah.
And the question is this kind of fun that you're for? Oh, that's
Now say that again. What?
still on low. I just found it on my studio computer. So let's see if it wants to bring it up. Will it bring it on up for me? Because I just on the studio computer. Oh, so well, it's doing that. The fun I like to have is the league competition on Carnival. That's lots of fun.
Yes.
So now, have you done the Lido competition?
Have I done the real competition?
Lido. Legend of the Lido on Carnival.
No.
Wow. This little crazy here done it. Come on. Play for me. That all came from Booze Cruise 1.0. So,
I like that.
yeah, that was actually my very first time being on Carnival. So,
That was your first time?
very first time doing a Carnival trip.
Huh.
So, but we're gonna dive over into the chat quickly because I did see some more people pop up into the chat. Let's see if I can remember where I left off. Lori Barber has popped into the chat. Welcome on in.
Hey.
Kimberly Love is in here. Hello.
Hey, Kimberly.
Cruising complete.
Hey.
I'm not sure if we said hello to Miss Cheryl on anytime.
There is my co-host, Cheryl. Hey.
And of course, we cannot forget about the most special person in the YouTube stream is Nightbot. Apparently, Lori's saying I'm breaking up. Hopefully, everything's all good now. If not, let us know, and I will see what I can fix.
I think it is the background. Switch over to just a still background and let me see if it stops your thing from freezing.
All right, a still background.
Okay. Stay there for a minute and let me see if it'll pan out.
Yeah. And then Mr. Jeremy Boucher, the water boy.
Oh, here we go with he expects infringement from Rosie.
Infringement from Rosie. And Linda
Toman. Linda
Create.
Toman. Yes. Hey, Linda.
And Kimberly Love says, I expect to have fun, to just chill, love the ocean, going to some parties, but mostly having fun. I mean, having good, comfort, and fun. Good people hanging in the smoking area. Okay, I could pass on the smoking area, but everyone has their own preference. So nothing wrong there.
That's where I hang out too.
Yeah. And of course, the casino.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Do you play the casino?
Very little amount. So nothing where it would get me my like a casino comp or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Because I'm not convinced in those casino comps yet.
I got my first one.
Yeah, to me, the way I look at it is, unless I'm looking at the wrong way, is you put into the casino just to get that casino comp kind of pays for another cruise, if not
It
more.
does. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So,
But see, the object, but you got to think of it like this: the object of the game is to play on their money, not on your money.
correct.
And if you can do that, then you're set. Rack up them points, baby.
Rack up those points.
See, Lori says, "Yep, smoking area here as well." See, we all smokers.
Yeah. Well, for me, I just can't do it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit.
I have
What
nothing
do you
against.
expect? You asked me what I expect out of a cruise. What is it that you expect?
Well, for me, I expect to be able to sit back, relax, and enjoy my length of my cruise, have lots of fun, some really, really delicious food, and see and destinations.
Do you like to eat? Do you eat a lot on a cruise?
Oh, I pig out on our cruise.
What's your favorite thing?
Mexican food,
Do you like
tacos,
sushi?
burritos. Not really too much into seafood.
No seafood.
No, really no seafood.
So no shrimp, no
No,
lobster. Oh my god.
I know. Cheryl is saying still. Not
You
sure
kind
what
of
else.
freeze up every now and then, but maybe not as bad as it was.
Yeah, everything seems, but still breaking up. But the mic.
But the mic. Oh no, can you hear me?
Whose mic is breaking up, Cheryl? Let us know. And of course, chicken wings, same as Jeremy. He expects chicken wings.
Yes. Depending on how they're made.
Yeah. Now, on my very first cruise, which was back in 2018. Okay, sure. Whose mic needs to be checked?
Oh, they're talking about Rob's mic. Rob, your mic.
Bob's mic. Okay.
They're saying it gets kind of choppy.
All right. I just resetted it.
Hi, Willie.
That's strange.
We'll see. Anyways, we'll keep going.
Anyways,
You're
we're gonna
fine.
keep going. I'm not sure what's happening here.
I over
And,
here got the munchies. I'm sitting here eating. I'm sitting over here eating.
and
I'm
I
just
I got my munchies here too of M&M. So don't think you're not the only one. But welcome
always
in,
be
Willie.
eating. I mean, So, do you cruise solo a lot?
I actually, I have, but I haven't done a solo cruise, and it's quite funny how that you may say that make no sense, and the reason why that is because my solo cruise wasn't supposed to be happening until my secret cruise, but unfortunately, it has already happened once, and it's happening again in about 65 days. So
I know you're excited for that.
So it was an interesting way how my first solo cruise and second one occurred. So, but I have done before, and it's different. So it's not the same.
Do you,
Uh,
I was gonna say, do you think that the expectations are different?
All the expectations I find go um, cruising with a family member or friends to your partner are totally different to going by yourself, and it with depending on who you cruise with, the items are totally different. Because like if you're cruising by yourself, you are less prone to having to answer. You're not told, "Hey Scotty, make sure you're back in the room by this time, okay? Because we got dinner reservations at 5 o'clock.
Right.
If you're not there, we're leaving without you."
True. True. Very true.
And then for when I have a buddy, it's a different experience than traveling with family. So, like to me, I find for my expectations, it's all based on who am I traveling with, and what are we going to get out of the whole entire trip. But how about yourself?
Right. That's true.
Have you ever
That's
cruised
true.
by yourself?
No.
Do you have plans?
No. It's no. Mm-mm. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not against it, and I'm sure there'll probably come a time that I'll need to, or that I'll have to, or whatever that case may be. But no, it's James and I doing our thing. Now, James and I are two total different types of cruisers. So his expectations out of a cruise and my expectations out of a cruise are totally different. Like James ain't the social butterfly. That's why he's always in the background. He's fine just laying up in a clamshell up in Serenity, playing on his phone, listening to the ocean waves,
Mm-hmm.
and I can do that, for so long, and then I got to go,
Yeah,
you
you gotta go wander off and see what you can get yourself into.
yeah, I mean, just, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
But,
of course,
we meet in the middle. It works. It works.
I'm pretty sure you heard of the names Rob and Gouda. They're out of Florida.
Uh-huh.
Two other YouTube content creators. There's times where I've heard where one has gone on one cruise, the other one has gone on another cruise, and they're going to get completely total different content for their channel from ship to ship.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get the exact same experience. Even if you
You're
stay
right.
on the exact same ship for back to back, it's the 2 weeks are going to be totally different.
You're so right.
So, and my expectations for, say, a short cruise, like a 4 or 5 dayer, would definitely be different from, say, a 7 or 8 dayer.
Right. Jeremy says that he expects specialty coffee.
And yep, especially coffee. Yep.
I would have to say that too. I expect to have specialty coffee. Could you do without it?
Could I do without specialty coffee? I could. It wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
Yep. And Linda Create says, LOL, the only expectation I have for cruising is to see ocean away from the shore, LOL. Sure, after 2028, that will change.
It is. She is going to be on the Heroes cruise in 2028. So I'm going to be on the Heroes cruise 2028. I do believe Jeremy and Cheryl, I think, are going to be.
I believe I heard them drop a line about that.
Yeah. I think they're going to do it. And if they're not, or if they haven't thought about doing it, well, guess what? You are now. Everybody, just to let everybody know, Jeremy and Cheryl are going on the Heroes Cruise 2028. So just so that y'all know. Now, Cheryl and Jeremy, y'all got to live it up. Live up to it.
You got to live up to it and make it happen. And just saw the Juma drop a comment about 4 days. And she says they did 4-night cruise too short.
Oh, girl. Was it a party cruise Did you find it to be more partyish on a 4-day cruise versus a 6 or 7? I think 4 days would be too short for me. That's enough just to piss you off. Just to really oh.
And it sounds like Cheryl has already committed to it. She says we wouldn't miss it for anything in the world. We will be there. So it sounds like she has already committed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can pull that one off because I'm already booking into 2029.
I think you could pull off the 2028.
I may have to get down on my hands and knees and start begging.
I think you can.
I may have to start begging for more time. But hey,
you better do some shuffling.
Anything is possible.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, I believe I heard it was going to be on Carnival Cruise, not Carnival, Norwegian.
Yes, it is in CL. They don't have the date set, so y'all stay tuned for that because, yeah, they're getting it set up. They are getting those. Well, I think they're waiting on NCL to release the dates.
Yeah.
For 2028.
Oh.
So as soon as he's able to get those dates, then I will have it posted.
Okay.
And then the rooms can be booked.
I expect a condo. So on our cruise, she expects a condo.
Jeremy says he expects playlists, productions, and good entertainment. Yeah. Do you go to the do you go to the shows?
Majority of the time you go to the show, so it's gonna. Oh, and I find they're always good entertainments. Some are better than others, but I never go to them, and I find they're pretty decent.
Yeah. I my first two cruises, I did the shows, or we did the shows, and then after that we just kind of got lazy, and just haven't really done them. So we made a promise that when we go on the Valor this month, we're going to watch all the shows. We're going to go to the Welcome Aboard show. Yeah, we're going to do them all.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
We'll see.
Some of the really good shows I saw on cruise lines is Motown.
Yes.
Motown was pretty good on Carnival.
Mm-hmm.
I also saw the Six on Norwegian. Beetlejuice on Norwegian.
See,
The
I feel like all these other cruise lines have better shows.
And it's also based on what kind of shows do you expect to see. So that lines up what. So that lines up what line you need to start cruising on, because if you're expecting Broadway shows, you're not going to go to Carnival because you're not going to get Broadway shows.
You're right.
You're going to expect Broadway shows on Royal Caribbean. So, also when you talk about what do you really expect on a cruise, you need to also ask yourself that question there too. And then when we come down to talk about, excuse myself, when you start talking about how much fun you want to have, like, are you into having a party vibe versus a chill, relax vibe, to maybe children being on board, not being on board? That also will play down to a factor of what cruise line are you talking about.
You're right.
So that's all in relation to what you really expect. So now I do have plans eventually one day of getting on board a MSC ship, another Royal Caribbean, and Virgin Voyages, to name a few cruise lines. And since we have,
that would be fun.
I mentioned Royal Caribbean. I think now is a great opportunity to talk about the party essence 4th with us, April 3rd to the 10th on Mariner of the Seas. Email Rob with cruisebrothers@gmail.com or call 409-401-1911 to just. And that is happening in 2027. So just under a year away.
Yeah, not long.
Not very long.
Not long.
And to my understanding, they're still doing Broadway shows, but they're starting to fade them out. So
Yeah.
So, but are there any particular cruise lines that you want to try that you haven't tried yet, Scotty, or the chat?
I want to. I want to try them on. I want to try them all. Try them on. I want to try them all. Um, I would like to try MSC. I know that I'm going to be on NCL in 2028. So, um, I want to. I want to do Virgin once, just to say that I've done it. Um, I don't know. Princess and Celebrity, I feel like are just a little too proper for me. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real, okay? I'm not proper. I am not proper. I'm not. I'm not. And they would be like, I don't know where you came from, but you probably belonged on Carnival. That's what they would say about me.
And
I mean,
the expectations from one cruise line to the next cruise line are totally different when it comes to dress codes to go to the dining room. So that's
yeah.
what I also find.
Like I can wear a dress. Listen, I can wear a coat to dinner. I can wear a coat to dinner, but it is going to be blinged out. It's going to be either a sequin jacket or it's going to be sparkly. Yeah, like I got one hanging up in my closet right now. I did.
Yeah, saying that she wants to try NCL and Royal. I think you have one of them on your bucket list that it's going to come true. I have a feeling, a good feeling.
I would like to do. I've been on a royal ship, but it was a chartered ship, so I can't
But
really.
now let's since you brought up the word charter,
Oh, uh huh.
let's talk.
Okay.
Do you think the expectations are different from a charter cruise to just a normal cruise?
Yes, they're
And
totally different.
and do you get the same experience?
No, you do not. You do not. So, um, when I was on Royal, the whole ship was chartered, so it was specific to the niche that we went for. Um, when you charter a ship, it comes in packages, and there's different tiers. So, um, when somebody charters a ship, most of the time they're going to bring their own people, their own entertainment. And whatnot. And some of these packages will include like 20% of Royal Caribbean staff. Another package may include 50% of Royal Caribbean staff. So, like when I went on the chartered ship, it was geared towards the company that chartered it. And there were Royal Caribbean, I mean, workers, of course, like the buffet and house cleaning and stuff like that. But like a lot of your trivias and stuff that kept you busy was missing, you know,
Mhm.
just a whole different vibe, a whole different feel. Um, and I won't do it again. I would just rather just cruise in an open cruise line and, have all the amenities available. Yeah. Yeah. And you get away with a lot more on a chartered cruise. You
Yeah.
you get a lot. You get away with a lot more on it. It's almost, and I was shocked. Now I was shocked, but on a chartered cruise, especially when a company comes in and pays for the entire ship for that week, it's almost like as if the cruise line turns their head. You know what I'm saying? Like it's your ship
It,
for
it,
the week.
it kind of almost feels like anything goes.
Yes. I didn't like that. I didn't like that aspect of it. So it's a no for me. I would just rather just open cruise and but different stroke for different folks. You know, there's people out there that love charter cruises, and hey, do it. Mm, mm, mm,
It,
mm.
if that's the way and your expectation, rock it on. Like, go for it.
But yeah, I mean,
But
it's just
I haven't done a charter cruise. I don't know if I would.
do it.
But
I think
but
you should. I think you
but,
should at
but
least once.
the question would be more of, is that charter cruise in lined up with something that has my interest?
And that there you go. There you go.
Because
There you
if
go.
it's
That's all
not
it is.
in
I mean,
line with my interest, then it's not
then you
gonna
wouldn't do
be
it.
a good one. And
No,
it
not at
could
all.
easily turn you off.
You're right. Yes. So
So, for example, I'm not into soap operas. I wouldn't do a soap opera cruise. So that would just wouldn't work.
what else you got?
So, but then we can even, like I said earlier, we were talking about destinations. It all comes down to the destination. Have you been to that destination before? Have you not been to that destination? And even, what's your expectations of that destination? Like, to me personally, when I did the Alaska cruise, we stopped in Victoria for like what, 4, 5 hours, maybe. It was we stopped there like 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night, and we're gone by midnight. So to me, it's Victoria. Not that big of a deal. Yes, it's on the opposite side of the country to me, but I can pretty much go whenever my heart desires. Where, say, take an example for, let's take Dewey from Dewey's Destination. He's all the way down in Florida. For him to go up to Victoria would be a little bit more than for me to go over there. So I could see him saying he wants to have more time in Victoria and see things, and potentially not see it at nighttime only.
Right. Huh.
So
Well,
that's another expectation of how long are you gonna be in that port for, and when.
true.
So, like, are any destinations that you expect to spend more? Say, I rather this time there.
Yeah. It's I would say I don't know that I really have any expectations in ports because I've never really been, so I don't know what to expect. Um I'm gonna say Freeport was my least disappointed in. port. I don't
But
know what I
would
was really expecting.
but would you give it another try?
Maybe. I mean, I would go. I mean, I would book an itinerary that had it in there. I don't know that I would get off the ship. I would probably just stay on the ship.
Hmm. And Lori Harbour says, I don't book Caribbean cruises based on destinations because they can change
Oh, they
cruise
can
price
change,
and departure ports,
and it's true.
and
I mean,
which
it
which
is.
is totally true.
It could very well happen at any time that we've seen it lately. I mean, cruise lines changing destinations. Um, we've had cruise lines cancel whole cruises. I mean,
It happens.
it's once I think once you really cruise, you know, once you've really got a lot of cruises like Lori,
Scotty.
um, she got a lot of cruises up underneath her belt. So I think it's probably for her. She's like, been there, done that. You know. So really, now it's dependent on the price and where it's going out of. I mean, really, I mean,
Exactly.
I feel like that's what we do now.
When I did my first cruise, we actually stopped in Nassau. It was a nice port, but not one of my most favorite ports. But that was all based on the pre-renovations of Nassau.
Right.
Since they have now updated Nassau's port, I have yet to been. Would I want to give it another try? Yes. It could potentially change the way I think of that cruise port. So you can't expect to say one thing about it and say, I don't like that cruise port because of the XYZ reason. You kind of need to give it a second or third try. And then if it's still the same or pretty close to the same, then you have arguments, factors there.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna come and beat your butt because I done told you one time.
Oh, of course. Because I know I know you like it. And down goes Scotty.
Oh,
Because I know you like NASA.
lordy.
But no,
Yeah, I would.
go ahead.
Yeah, I would probably find something else to do if, like, in Freeport. Like, I don't know.
Sandboard.
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? But then even
Hold on one second. Do what?
hey James.
He went to go. He's going to collect the eggs for the
Nice.
day
Yeah, but then
from the
even
hen.
when you want to talk about what do you really expect on a cruise, even though you may not be yet on the cruise, say something does occur prior to you getting on board, you would expect the cruise line to do what's right to compensate you for the loss or the inconvenience, whatever it happened might to be. So if you're late getting on board because, let's say, the ship hit the dock and it got back a day late, what would you expect the cruise line to do for you without asking you for them to do something for you? That is a question that you would have to ask yourself. And what they do, is it a fair, reasonable thing that you think is fair? What do you say, Scotty?
Read your cruise contract.
That too. Or
Read your cruise contract.
or reach out to your travel agent.
I mean, listen, we're human. We're human. We have expectations. We get disappointed. Our hearts are set on, on this, and yet they change. We do get disappointed. I get disappointed. But you just roll with it. And I'm not going to really expect the cruise lines to do anything. I mean, in that case, I mean, if it's compensation wise or whatnot, I've got insurance, so for any incidentals or anything like that should be covered on my insurance. And if I arrive a day late on a cruise because, say, they had to dodge a storm or whatnot, even 2 days late on a cruise because of said storm, that's fine with me. That's 2 extra days on a cruise.
And you still get credit for it.
Yeah. Yes.
And you still
I mean,
get
that's a win-win. I mean, yeah. I think that's why I secretly sail in the hurricane season. Because I'm like, just maybe my ship will get caught on the other side and I get 2 extra days. I don't know.
or maybe
I know that's so bad to say. But
or 7 days.
see, Lori,
Well,
there you go.
I think
I
that's what
expect nothing for missed ports or changed itineraries. Exactly. I mean, it's in your cruise contract.
Yep, read it.
At least you're on the ship. Hi.
Because they could also change the whole entire itinerary or part of it on you with minutes to late minute notice. Hey, we're no longer going here. We're not going here.
Yeah.
It happens. At least you're on board. That's the main thing. And you don't have to. Well, maybe you have Rosie around. But
here we go.
the main thing is, no cooking, no cleaning, no nothing. Sit back, relax, and let us do all the work for you.
Yes.
So
that's what I expect. To not have to cook nothing.
that's my type of holiday, where I don't have to do no cooking. And Lori is saying that I bring lots of extra meds, hoping for an extended cruise. Yes, don't if you are doing a 7-day cruise, don't plan on it to be exactly 7 days, because there's many what if scenarios that could happen. Like Lori mentioned, like what if it happened to get extended? What if your pills happen to drop on the floor and you can't find them? Like there are many scenarios that can happen. And a lot of things can change on the fly.
Lori says a day at sea is better than any day at home. You got that right, girl.
Absolutely. That is for sure. Because A bad day at sea is better than a bad day at work, is the way I like to put it.
Cheryl wants a condor.
She wants a condor. I'm not going down
And
that
Jeremy
rabbit hole.
wants infringement.
Yeah, I'm totally not going down that rabbit hole. To me, that sounds nothing but like a rabbit hole.
It is. It's the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'm not going down there.
It's a rabbit hole.
No questions asked, that's a rabbit
But
hole.
I mean, Cheryl's going to have a lot to talk about tomorrow or Monday. Oh, she's going to have a lot to talk about on Monday. Just to let y'all know.
Just so you know, both of us are probably going to get thrown under the bus. Some way, somehow. Knowing her. So make sure you tune in to Go Live Together, 8 a.m. East Central, 9 a.m. Central, Eastern. And she'll tell you all about it.
Yeah. I'm getting ready for my cruise in like 22 days.
All about Mr. Scotty J.
Yeah, well, it ain't nothing new. I do it it seems like I do it every year at this time. But I got a good casino offer, and I'm going out of New Orleans August 31st on Carnival Valor for 5 days. Just a short trip down to Cozumel and Progresso.
See, that's one spot.
And then we head back.
Progresso.
Progresso is growing up. I mean, it's growing up. From the first time, the first time I went to Progresso was 2019 on the same ship, Carnival Valor. So that's why I'm really partial to her, because she's my first ship. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, and we're just gonna chill out. It was a cheap cruise, and we got it came with the beverage. The drinks on us everywhere on the ship, and so I'm just gonna drink a lot of French kisses and kisses on the lips, and yeah.
Can't believe say 22 days. Yay, Scotty!
Yay!
Yay! Well, I'm 65. And I will be sailing on the Norwegian Sun. The next ship that is scheduled to leave the Norwegian fleet late next year.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's posted.
That cruise?
Pardon me?
When is that cruise?
That cruise is in October.
Oh, okay. All right.
Leaves the following year.
And where is it going out of?
This one is going out of Southampton and going all the way into New York, New York.
And you're doing that one?
Solo. I know.
Oh.
Solo.
Wow. Well, you'll have fun.
I sure will have loads of fun.
You'll have a lot of fun.
And every speck of the trip has something uniquely different. So
Yep.
should be loads and loads of fun. And it's my first time going across the ocean.
We have friends that are on a celebrity ship. Yes, they're a celebrity. Coming from Barcelona back over here.
Mm-hmm. And what I hear is And to me, it makes sense. When you fly over to, say, Barcelona, to come back over here, that's better if you live on this side of the road. Because as you are coming across, you're losing time slowly day by day.
Yes.
Where if you go the opposite direction, when you fly back home, you're going to get smacked hard with the time change.
Yeah.
So as you're slowly coming across the pond back to this side of the earth, where home is, you're slowly adjusting back into the proper time zone.
Yep.
That's what I hear. Now, there's nothing wrong with going the opposite way. It's just you're going to have a harder time with the time zone.
Right. The adjustment.
When you come back.
I would like to do
So-
that trip, though. I would like to do it just one time.
I'm doing it actually.
Andy's really going at it.
I'm actually doing it this year, and I know I do have plans on doing it again, probably in 2030, because my buddy wants to do it. So, and I see that cruise ship drones has joined us in. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Mike.
Mike. So I will sure tell you all about it when I get back from that amazing trip.
I can't wait.
Because I know Jennifer and Andrew from Empire Nation, they want to do information about Southampton, because they're going out of there, I think, sometime next year. I believe they told me. Is it going through Iceland? I don't believe that one is, but I do believe I do have one coming up that is. Let me double check that one out. Because I don't believe that one is there. South France. Ireland. But not Iceland. And then the one that would potentially be would be this one here. No. No Iceland, but I have an Ireland. So, but I wouldn't mind going to Iceland one. And same with Greenland.
I would love to go to Greenland and Ireland. Bucket list.
Well, I'm going to Ireland. So, but yeah. So what else you gotta say, Scotty, for what you expect on a cruise?
That's it. I expect to have fun, do what we want to do, and I expect not to have to cook. That's what I expect.
If you have, and if you have to cook on a cruise, I have questions.
Well, they do have little cooking classes, and
Oh well, I meant like you gotta cook your every single meal that you want.
oh yeah, no,
That last thing, then I got questions there. Do. Lori says, you said Southampton to New York. Yes, Southampton to New York. That's what I'm doing. But we're not stopping at Iceland. We do stop at Ireland. And that is on the Norwegian Sun.
The Norwegian Sun.
Yes. And Lloyd Barber says, no cooking, no dishes. Exactly. That's the way I look at it. So. But yeah, nope. Like I said, everyone has their own expectations of what they expect and don't expect. And it seems everyone's lining up with no dishes, no cooking, and let's have some fun. That's what it all seems like we're all lining up with.
Yes.
Because to me, that sounds like a really good cruise. But I see that we are at the top of the hour.
It was a good live, Rob.
And it was a fantastic live. So thank you for joining me here. And you're always more than welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming, and thank you for agreeing to come up. And you are always more than welcome to come on up anytime you want. When I have my open mics or whenever you want to.
Perfect.
I am more than sure I will be able to get you back up again in the extremely near future. But we will have to wait and see how the live stream topics come on up. Because there are loads of great live stream topics coming up all of you guys' way, and lots of great information that we can talk every single week. So thank you all for coming on in. And of course, I'm Rob with Cruising on Ice and Travel.
And travel.
You can't forget the and travel. And I'll see you next time. Till then, bye for now.